Hey there, Shooby Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, today I'm going to show you how to draw a piglet, a cute little piglet. So that's kind of a round ball for his head, and then you want to have kind of a straight body sort of coming off like that, and then the snout is going to be round about there. So what I'm going to start off with is a curve up at the top for the top of his head, and then I'm going to draw nice curves out there for these kind of pert pink little piglet ears like that, quite big. I think, you know, babies always have bigger eyes and bigger ears and everything. That kind of makes them look cute. So I'm going to bring this line down to the snout, and then I'm going to come around and then kind of dot that there like that, and then I'm going to put in those nostrils, and then the snout is kind of like attached to the top lip, so I'm going to bring the lip up here. I'm going to give him a nice little smile, and then I'm going to draw in teeth smiling, and then I'm going to draw in the mouth, so that's kind of the him smiling, and then we can draw in the bottom lip like that, and then I'm going to put the eye here is kind of an ellipse. It's quite squashed, and then this one here wants to be quite much bigger and circular. That's staring at us, and we can have little kind of a bit of expression in the eyes. I'm going to put a little bit of hatching in here just to put a bit of shading into the ears, and then I'm going to come along to the tail end, which will curl around like that, and then we'll come down into this weird dog leg thing these animals have, don't they? And pigs have this kind of like a little high heel almost like that, and then quite flat tummies along the bottom, and then again this little kind of high heel, and then the toes, which will go up, and then we're going to want this to come up to about there, and again another little high heel, more toes, it's going up like that, and this will want to come down into a little high heel again, and then toes. I'm going to put a bit of shading in there, and I'm going to put some shading up just around the back there, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of sort of shading in underneath the ear, and also in the toes, I think, like that. And then I'm going to put him on a little kind of grassy knoll, king of the castle. Now look, if you've been watching and you're still watching, then make sure you click the subscribe button and subscribe to the Shoo Rayner Drawing Channel for lots more drawings every week, and you just keep drawing something every week and you'll just get better and better and better. That's how it works. And a little bit of shading to kind of put him on his little castle. And the reason I'm drawing a pig is because I'm working with Michael Morpurgo again. After many years, Michael Morpurgo wrote this almost 30 years ago, and we did 6 books together, and now we've come back together again. He's written 2 new books, and one of them has got piggies in it. Well, it's got all of everything. Look, there's the piggies. There's Farmer Rafferty, sheep, chickens, hens. Well, it's got the whole farmyard. I'm doing the artwork at the moment. This will be out quite soon. Quite soon. I'll tell you when it comes out. Okay, when you're sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase the pencil lines. So this is watercolour. I'm going to give it an all over with this kind of pinky sort of colour. So it's not just pink, it's kind of pink with a hint of a kind of Naples yellow in it, and so Naples yellow isn't yellow, it's kind of creamy yellow really, like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit more pinkiness to it for the snout, and I'm not going to paint the whole of the snout. I'm going to leave a little sort of white ridge around the top there, and then a little bit of pinkiness there, pinkiness in the cheeks. That kind of makes him look a little bit more chunky as well, doesn't it? I think like that. And then we want sort of a bit more in the kind of shadingness with just a slightly darker pink like that, and also in the ears. So while that is drying, I'm just going to slot in some green here, and I'm also going to then put in a little bit of kind of shadowness there. I think these toes need to be sort of a brownish kind of colour. Make them a little bit darker, I suppose, and a little bit of darker shadow there as well. We need a little more kind of shadow underneath there, underneath there. And then last but not least, I think we need some blue in the teeth there. Just give a little bit of shading in the teeth. And then also in the eyes. So I'm going to put a bit of blue up there and up there, making sure that little white spot in the pupil stays white. Tiny bit more in the ears, I think. There we are. Oh, and then and then a little bit in the tail, and maybe a little bit of whooshiness in the tail as well. There you go. How to draw a cute little piglet. Thanks for watching, and you can support this channel and get so much more on my Patreon page. Click to find out more. Make sure you are subscribed to the Shoo Rayner Drawing Channel on YouTube, and in the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, 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 and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.